Well, look, the media sort of obsession with Partygate, I think, has been pretty ridiculous at times, how wall-to-wall it has been. Boris Johnson, it doesn't look like, is going to be ousted. A sort of smattering of Conservative MPs in the last 24 hours calling for him to go. But it's overwhelmingly likely now that Boris Johnson will lead the Conservatives into the next general election. Now, I read your comments. Many of you very disappointed, bitterly disappointed at what you're seeing from the Conservatives at the moment in terms of supporting some of their plans, you know, the Rwanda plan, for instance, to tackle illegal migration, but frustrated at the lack of delivery. Now, for my part, I'm not just someone who likes to bitch from the sidelines. I've set out many times what I think the Conservatives could do and still win the next general election by retaining the Brexiteer coalition of support, committing to leaving the European Convention, the ECHR, committing to delivering net migration down to the tens of thousands, as previous Tory leaders, David Cameron and Theresa May, set out and couldn't deliver inside the EU. Boris Johnson could deliver that now post-Brexit. A new grammar school, I think, in the poorest postcodes would dramatically improve social mobility in this country. A push for energy independence instead of net zero dogma, and getting rid, binning the BBC licence fee ASAP. Those are some of my suggestions. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with them. But in terms of where Boris Johnson's Conservatives are now, I certainly think having some levers not now intending to vote Tory again as it stands, we're on the trajectory not to a Labour majority government, but a Labour coalition, perhaps with the Lib Dems, the Greens, maybe even the SNP. And when you look at the latest polling on this, we saw, of course, the Conservatives actually close the gap on Labour. Well, it's now extending again, with Redfield and Wilton finding a 9-point lead now for Labour over the Conservatives. And on top of that, Redfield and Wilton also finding the Lib Dems reaching their highest voting intentions that they have recorded. Now, when you look at the personal approval ratings of Keir Starmer and of Boris Johnson, you can now see Starmer ahead of Boris Johnson and Johnson's ratings down. And I think it's important, to get real. I don't want to see a Labour-led coalition, but on the current trajectory, that, in my view, is where we are headed. And it comes down to delivery, not just tough talk on a whole range of issues from the government. Michael Gove, for instance, talking about moving the Lords to Sunderland or Stoke. I really think that would be a positive, serious move, but will it actually happen? That's how I see things at the moment, guys. Let me know what you make of those poll findings. Do they surprise you or not? Who do you currently intend to vote for? Could Boris Johnson win back your support? And if so, how would he do it? As ever, I'll keep bringing you the very latest. If you do want to support my channel, hit the thanks button down below to give a super thanks. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.